Wow.
Hey, yo. Whahh Gwaan.
Whahh Gwaan. Whahh Gwaan.
Happy.
Whahh Gwaan.
Not Sunday for us, but it could be for anybody.
Happy start of your day.
Happy start of your day.
Because you should be starting your day with proper things.
What's going on? Oh.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you guys, man.
It's good to see y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie.
What are we on? Volume 6, episode 6?
It seems like it, but I feel like we're on episode 70. It feels like a...
All right. Proper Ting.
Got so many things.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing to me. I feel like it's a good thing.
6 to 6.
Yo, I want to say this real quick. Shout out to your barber gang.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to your barber.
Sincere, if you see this, appreciate you, my Zoe. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Keeps me. Yo, this man's an
barber.
Feel me?
Artist with this shit. You know?
King's give King's compliments.
See this shit? My shit is right. I don't know what King.
That shit on point,
My
bro.
shit right.
We need a quick little zoom in real quick.
Gangsta, can we get a zoom in on that?
Word. But yo, yes, we're here. What's up with y'all? How y'all been?
I've been
Talk
good.
to me.
I've been good. Summer is summering. I feel like the weather, it feels amazing.
It's summer. It counts.
The weather outside has been feeling like summer. Like it's
I put on the least amount of clothes today, honestly. I couldn't wait.
There we go.
Sam
Sam said it's summer, so it's summer.
We couldn't wait till the weather get better.
Sam's been gymming, y'all. For those that don't know, Sam's been gymming. Big Sam.
Bow. Big Sam in the building.
Period.
Bow.
Period.
Sam sitting down.
Sis been working.
This is what y'all wanted.
Sis been working.
Period.
This is what y'all wanted.
This is what y'all wanted.
Period.
Let them know, son.
Is this what you've been waiting for?
She's prepping for carnival, y'all.
Sam
And like,
could not wait.
To be in a costume later this
Sam could not wait for the weather to change to
I couldn't.
let them hoodies go, let the sweats go
You know I just be wearing that too.
all day,
That's the problem.
all day.
Period. But in terms of like getting ready for summer, you know, I had to get y'all right with the juice mix, the juice.
Oh, yes.
Real quick.
I took a quick sip of mine before. But today we have, we're just focusing on green juice. It's green juice with a tint of orange because of the carrots. But we have apples, we have celery, we have pears, and we have carrots. Did I say that? Yeah, we have 4 things. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a green.
Pear. I never had pear juice. You know that, right?
Really?
Big serious.
Pear juice is good. All of these things are focusing on like digestive health, eye health, heart health, and just overall vitality. Eye health, yeah.
Was that carrots?
Carrots are good for eyes, yeah.
Yeah, I know that from when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Eat your carrots. Eat your carrots.
Facts. Eat your carrots.
No facts. So cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, wait, I didn't even cheers. I just started.
It's okay.
I got really excited.
Cheers, right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Khiry and I got eager.
Yo, we a mess. I swear.
A good mess. We're gonna be a healthy mess.
How
A great
I
mess.
like that.
My week was a mess, but what was y'all's like?
I mean, mine was a little crazy too. I'm not gonna lie, man. But I feel like I honed in and tried to like push the best of the best when I have myself to myself, like work-life balance wise. Like, so if I'm in my own element and I have time off, I'm trying to get as much done in that day. But it's been crazy. I think for everybody it's been a little crazy though. What about y'all? Like,
Yeah, it's been really crazy. I feel like
I don't want to project that on y'all either. If it's not crazy for y'all, the love is love.
I just feel like
Okay, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Good too. It could be crazy good also.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
That's
That's
a
facts.
fact.
I feel like I've been so busy, like just with work and then like every single side project I signed up for this year.
Is exciting?
It's crazy.
Oh,
Okay?
She had to put the
And then trying to balance going to the gym. It's crazy.
I feel you.
yo, I want to say,
It's hard.
yo, your gym post is motivating the shit out of me. So I just want to let you know I go to the gym as much as possible now because of you, Sam.
Yo, shout out to you.
Big fact. And my
Sam.
wife. Let me stop capping because my wife gets the fuck up.
Shout out
and
to
leaves.
BK, man.
Even when she does it, yo, Bridget be looking so hit and leaving to the gym. And I be so proud of her because she don't look like she got no energy for it. And then
I feel you.
she come right back like a whole new woman. Like it's like, okay, let's go sweat glow. Let's go. All right.
Period. Because what if you didn't sweat, it didn't count.
Period.
Right.
You didn't sweat, it did not count. Shout out to BK.
Yes.
Shout out to BK,
And
man.
I sit there and I just watch her come right back in the house. And I'm like, yes. Okay. I'm going to be right back too. And I just go take my little ass right over to the gym as well.
Yeah, we could do hard things. I think the one thing about the gym to remember is that, you could really do hard things. So it helps
That's a
you
fact.
through the rest of your life and all the other things you got going on. So
Yeah, and I be feeling mad accomplished when I'm doing all
facts.
this shit. And then you hit me the other day, I was on the treadmill. I was like losing breath and
facts.
shit. I was
Not
like,
facts.
Nah, but yeah, whatever. I be taking care of mad shit in the gym. I don't be
Multitasking.
giving a fuck. Dead on the bench with the AirPods in, like, nah, son, but yo, just make sure you send out that email. You know what I mean? Like,
Listen, the
that's
thing about it, we
serious.
got to train for whatever's coming. We don't know what's coming, so we just got to make sure that we are in the best tip top shape as possible. But
Yeah. What about you?
in terms of my weeks, none of my weeks look the same. But in terms of your side projects, I've been picking up side quests.
Side quest it is.
So I started an 8-week course where I have to meet in person. So it's different. Like I think working for myself, I don't have coworkers per se. So it's been feeling good to have like a commitment like for 8 weeks where I see the same people.
You got a curriculum you doing? You doing the whole curriculum?
I'm doing a whole curriculum. Yeah, just to get improved, just to improve my business, improve myself. I feel like I love being a beginner. Some people don't. I love being a beginner. I don't like to be the smartest person in the room all the time. And this is just allowing me to, I don't know, like I'm learning stuff and it feels good. It feels good to just like exercise my mind and my brain.
I love learning.
Yeah, I love learning.
We got 6 more weeks of that. But yeah,
Pick up yourself.
Pretty and smart. Mamba clot.
I'm crying.
Pretty and blood clot, smart.
Pick up yourself.
Pick up yourself.
Love that. Love that.
Look at your skin and all kind of.
I'm crying. Yo, let me tell you something. Nothing like a Guyanese woman to compliment you. I like that you're sitting here. Because Guyanese women gonna compliment you all day, every day. Thank
You
so
just
much,
like
man.
that because there's no more Jamaican flag.
You see, I was just gonna say, I feel like,
Yo.
I don't know, do we have to have separation?
I don't know. I see a proper Guyanese flag right here.
Hello. Okay.
That's crazy. All right, no problem. No problem. We gonna yo. I'm gonna
Maybe
I'm
we
gonna
should just make
I'm
the
gonna
Guyanese flag.
I'm gonna
And just have the Guyanese
side
flag
the
talk.
Guyanese Jamaican beef for now. You know?
Yeah, because it's love. It's
no
love.
beef,
It's
listen,
love.
there's all love
I'm
here.
married to one, so it's love. You know, it's love.
We locked
Let me
in.
get closer to my girl over here.
But you know, under the in silence though, we showing love and loudness. We showing love. So we gonna make sure we putting all the Caribbean together.
Love
You know
is
what I'm saying?
love.
But we know what Jamaica
Love is
at.
love, yeah.
I love Jamaica. You know what I mean? I just have to throw that because if y'all thought I was gonna say big up Jamaica, you know what I mean? Like big up Jamaica, big up Guyana though. We love y'all. We love y'all.
Speaking of that,
So get a little close over here. Y'all too far from us, man. Y'all want us to hold hands on this thing? Like, what's up?
I'm crying. Speaking of that though, Khiry, you said you were doing something this week at the we were talking about what you did this week and you were at
Oh yeah, yo. So speaking of the crazy week,
Yeah, nah, we gotta get into it.
listen, I'm gonna say something, man.
Shout out to the youth.
Shout out to the youth. Our future is bright.
Big up the youth then.
Our future is bright. I'm just gonna say that. Good questions. Bow. Yes.
Damn, you trying to sneak in?
Nah.
Nigga say. I was just gonna have the camera, ISO camera, just sing me. Nigga said bow.
My bad. Your energy. I just get hyped when I see you. My force is you. Gucci.
Fucking me down.
Yeah. Pull up.
Traffic was trafficking,
Nigga.
but she's here.
Bow.
I ain't thinking because
Looking amazing, sis. Looking amazing.
Yo, she's.
How you doing, sis?
Guess what, everybody? Sayo just got here. This is what's up.
I really wanted us to just like
Act
keep
like
going.
you was here. I know
and
we
then
were supposed
the
to.
ISO camera
This
just
nigga
come
said
here,
bow.
and I'll be like,
You know we all have ADHD.
ADHD. You know I got ADHD. You know I got
I mean,
ADHD.
you know, I got the big odd, so it's fine.
That's the name?
That's what I call ADHD, odd. You never heard me call it that
Nah, but I'm gonna run with that.
Yeah, the
for a
tism and
while.
odd.
I like that. I like
Tism
that.
I heard, never the
Yeah.
odd.
Well, you walked right into Khiry giving his explanation.
Bigging up to you.
Kids, oh my god,
Chill.
I love this
Give your
story.
I
cheers.
almost forgot.
The green juice in the
Take a
building.
sip of that, sis, before we start. I ain't gonna hold you. Take a
Eyes,
sip of that so we
eyes,
go eyes. We gonna cheers.
I've never heard the like eyes like that
Till
until
then.
Daniqua.
Till Daniqua.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, till then.
DWil, I heard you say too, but drink champs is one.
I got that from somebody else.
Drink champs, right?
I don't remember, but you're supposed to just lock eyes just to make
But I
sure
feel
that
like
you keep it
Daniqua
in.
told me that before drink taps.
Oh, maybe I'm
Or
on.
maybe I did. I
feel
don't
like
know,
we've
but
been
either
doing
way,
eyes
I
from
didn't hear about it until Daniqua, and she'd be like, eyes. I was like, God
All
damn.
right,
I just
all right,
wanna
here.
make sure
I'm
that-
here. We here.
I just want to make sure
yo.
whatever we cheers in, good health, good everything. And I want to make sure that we
That's
lock that in.
priority.
Yeah, that's a fact. I appreciate you.
Well,
I'm gonna say this real quick, right? So before you got here, sis, I was getting to my we was talking about our week. How was your week, by the way? Was it good?
You know,
Amazing. You always holding them together, so
barely by a string. but
yo.
no, the week was good. Work, just been working, but I'm happy. I'm blessed. God is good
that's what's up. Good
all
to
the
see you
time.
too,
And
man.
yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
Time.
So I was talking about
The kids,
yeah, because
the youth.
Listen, one thing I would say, growing up for me, I know that we was scared to ask, questions or so, whatever. There's like a disconnection between the youth and adults, right? So I think it's always a great opportunity when you can have conversations, you know?
Bridge that gap.
Bridge
yo.
that gap. Feel what I'm saying, bro? Boundaries, of course, but bridge that gap. Bridge that gap. But whatever the case is, So family, your cousin, our family, you feel what I'm saying?
Cousin Becca.
Cousin Becca.
Big up Big B's.
Shout out to cousin Becca because her school is fire. I'm trying to remember.
Cambria Heights.
Cambria Heights, thank you. Fire school. I had a great
CCGC for those that don't know.
CCGC
for those.
CCGC.
Cambria Center for the gifted child.
CCGC.
I'm a proud alum. You know what I mean? I went there when I was a youth. You know what I mean? But big and serious is a big deal in Queens. You go to that school, no lie, you're probably West Indian. And you have money because you gotta have
in there was West Indian.
Yeah,
everybody in there was Indian. Bro.
That's a fact.
I even asked them. I was like, "Yo, everybody, put your hands up for." Yeah, I said, "Who's Jamaican in here?" You know, people throw their hand up. Haitian. You know, people throw their hands up. Everybody, you know.
Did you ask about Antiguans?
Yo, sis, I ain't gonna lie.
You see,
so the thing is,
yo.
Listen,
people.
No, they try. Listen, they didn't even want none of that though. Gangster, they didn't want none. Listen, I got it. Let me tell you something. Let me show you how serious this is. Right?
Antiguans ain't heavy in Queens, you know. They heavy in the Bronx.
First of all, we are all over. You just don't ask about us.
We need to start asking.
Danica said she only knew one Antiguan.
It was you.
And it was me.
Okay. And that's the truth, though.
And then all them Antiguan flags drop. You know other Antiguans.
Yeah, I'll be everywhere.
And I'm from the floor, so this Antiguans in the floor all the time. So, like, you know what I mean? Like,
in all fairness, though, in the classroom, because I was there in the classroom with Khiry, he did go through the countries, and they were all accounted for. He said, "Is anyone missing?" No one said Antigua. Just in all fairness. So it's not that Antigua was like left off.
You could bring the knowledge about Antigua to the people.
That's what this podcast is for, honestly. Shout out to Papa Ting.
To the podcast.
We talk about the podcast.
They're gonna listen.
And we talk about the kids.
They ask me crazy ass questions. They're gonna listen
on the podcast.
No, we don't.
But what I was saying before is like, so one of the greatest opportunities I always feel like is good for us, of course, and I feel like we all feel the same, is being able to like connect to the kids, because especially in the teenage, that's where it starts, right? That's where the mindset about who you want to be, mindset about kind of finding out who you really are, like 13, I want to say 14, 15, maybe even 12. So I had the opportunity to go to Cousin Becca's school. I made a whole PowerPoint.
Look at you.
Wifey done edited the PowerPoint for me and all that.
Not y'all having
very
a
on brand.
Very on brand, you feel me?
The clock.
You feel me? Did a PowerPoint, went through that. We spent like, 30, 40 minutes, but still time for them to be like, nah, we don't want no Powerpoint.
Yeah. Okay.
We love you, Khiry.
Questions.
We want these questions.
Off the dome.
So just to give you a quick little...
We don't have to say the...
Pause.
We don't have to get...
We won't.
Okay.
We
No,
won't.
wait.
We
We
won't.
pausing it because of the kids them.
Yeah. Oh, the kids that pause. Yeah, for a second. But we won't get... I won't get in depth just
to
because...
respect their privacy.
Respect their privacy. And I feel like they trusted me to actually, like, you know what I mean, have those conversations.
So it was almost like a sex ed class. But
Almost, but not
really.
Yeah, but with boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Because
right.
if they ask certain shit, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm not going to answer that. You know what I mean? Like, I treat it like I'm on a goddamn fucking interview. But at the end of the day, like, if they was asking questions about even just something, especially, I'll give you an example. One of the kids asked, and of course before my wife or whatever, how much bodies you have or how much bodies is too much for men.
Pussy.
You feel what I'm saying?
What you
That's
said?
crazy.
What you said?
That's crazy.
Pussy.
Yeah,
right.
that's
crazy.
Like this.
So you already
Exactly.
know the whole PowerPoint idea I had out is like, oh, I shouldn't even. Why did I even make that? Because at this point, it's like they wanted this, they wanted the connection. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to be very clear, and I know this is not the coolest thing to say, but I just wanted to let them know, like, yo, listen. You're gonna grow up and people, women is not going, or whatever you choose to be with is not going anywhere. That preference, you know, having sexual intercourse, just to keep it real, right? And it's not important how many bodies you have, because when you get older,
period,
that shit don't really matter.
It's true.
Not to mention, like, you start trying to subtract the bodies you have, like, damn, that motherfucker right there, I wish I never had that. You know what I mean? So I just made it clear, like, you know, just for our women, definitely, but for our men too, the younger men, save yourself and try your best to, like, I sound crazy, right?
No. I'm actually deleting some bodies right now.
That's actually why
I'm screaming right now.
Me and Siobhan was actually doing some subtraction just now.
You know what? This is why this conversation is happening, man. We gotta start. See, the symbolism is subtracting out of this shit out of life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey kids, if y'all watching,
don't ask nobody their goddamn body.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's not an importance to that. I think that the more importance is friendship, right? And also just understand the person that you, especially for the guys, I was like, listen, y'all listen to Pop Smoke. Everybody want to be a gangster. Well, the biggest thing that Pop Smoke preached was double G. Gangster and gentleman. Mm-hmm. So if you are talking to any woman, treat them like they're your mom, and hopefully you treat your mom and your sister right. But treat them like, you know, like the people, the beautiful people that come. Oh, people of color here, you know what I mean? So you gotta treat them like your sister, your mom, your aunt. So going to the girls now, I also told them, and not about the gift between, but the gift just of woman's presence.
The gift between and the point.
You feel what I'm saying? Because that's it. I feel you, but it's more powerful than that. It's more powerful than that. Is this, you know what I mean? And I told him straight up, any guy,
Khiry so much.
any guy that doesn't understand your timeline, right? And they want to pressure you, and they don't like you because you have a timeline and boundary, that person's not for you.
Period.
Any person that really likes you or into you, they gonna wait the longest. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna go the hardest. Trust me, I know. I'm gonna go hard all the time. You feel me, baby?
They may leave you right after too, but
they gonna figure that out.
Figure it out, girl.
You gotta go through life. You gotta go through life.
You gonna get dubbed.
You feel me?
You gonna get dubbed.
You have to experience that. Like this is not a fairy tale.
That they love to chase, and when they finally get it, it's over for you the next day. They can wait 2 years. So.
No,
Listen, sister.
real quick. I swear to God, I after we had that conversation, about going to Cambria and everything. I called Becca like, "Hey, yo, Becca, how you ain't never asked me to come talk to the youth? Then what's up? I can't come talk to the fucking kids."
You just fucking kids.
And she said, first off, no, because of this. And exactly what you said.
Yeah,
she
shout out to
says,
Becca.
she said, you ever see how you come to school to just say hi to me?
Correct.
I'm like, you got a point.
You started thinking like
that. I started thinking back like, yeah, I'm a little bit abrasive. And then she said, and then you got to understand that whole entire class in that grade still knows Zoe. And they know you're Zoe's dad. So you can't come in here and have them asking you questions. They was asking Khiry. And they talking to you?
Yeah.
I was like, facts. I ain't coming. Fuck them kids. I ain't going.
Not fuck them kids.
And then, but wait, hold on. No,
but I get it though. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not like that.
I get it.
But that's what you said.
But that's what I mean. But that's what I mean. Fuck them kids. I'm standing on my shit. Because listen. Because I'm about to tell you why. No, I'm about it's one mic. It's one mic. It's not Oochie Wally.
It's really feeling like Oochie Mike right now.
You need to be stopped. You need to be stopped, gang.
I ain't going home. It's feeling like Oochie Mike.
All right, well, listen. If it's Oochie Mike, we gonna hybrid it. We can hybrid it. It's Oochie Mike. Let me show you why it's Oochie Mike.
She's not gonna show.
Half of me, like one half of me understands
Oochie.
the Oochie.
Yes.
But then the other half of me understands the one mic. You know what I mean? So like, and pause that just in case.
Oh yeah.
But
you have been delivered.
But like, salute to you for that though.
I appreciate
because,
you, King. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the youth, that need to know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially like the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They gotta understand what's good because that whole, it's still to this day, which sucks, is that whole, what is it? Double standard.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? And it's whack. You know
it's
what I mean?
trash.
And like if any of the kids start to watch or are watching the pod from here on, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I am Zoe's father. I will beat your ass.
Shout out to Zoe.
My daughter.
Here we go, Chad.
I mean, he got. Listen. He just giving a fair warning.
At the same time, fellas, I beg y'all, trust me when I tell you, be just as fucking picky and touchy with your tool.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Women
Thank you, bro. Patience, bro.
Do patience, bro. And pick and choose. Everybody ain't supposed to. Everybody not for you.
Yes.
Everybody can't go.
Yes.
She can't touch you just like you can't touch her.
Exactly.
Look at her like how she looks
Respect
at you.
yourself.
Like you will go too. You understand what I'm trying to tell you, bro? All right, remember I told you that.
I told you that.
I will come for you. Nah.
I think what's important though, like I didn't know. Thank you for telling me though that at the school that majority of them are West Indian because it actually makes a lot of sense and it makes it even more important what you did because in terms of like. Because I could speak for myself and I feel like that would be the collective. Our parents don't really talk to us about certain things.
Please.
So I feel like,
I was just about to say that.
Especially at that age, I feel like that's the age where curiosity is ringing. So not only, and it was so funny because you missed the part where, so they were asking Khiry how old he is. Because obviously, he's coming in there and I went to the school last year. So a lot of the kids recognize me from last year, but us coming in there, and being so cool with the conversation, they're trying to figure out what our age is, right? So they asked Khiry his age. So they was like, oh, so you unk.
I'm like, yeah, I'm unk. I'm officially unk.
But it was still like the level of trust and the fact that you were able to like communicate with the kids and correlate with them and find like an even ground with them, so they didn't feel, they were a little bit like, damn, I don't know if I should say too much. But it's beautiful watching how we are learning in real time to make the other generation comfortable enough to open up to us. So shout out to you, shout out to Becca, shout out to them even having that as an opportunity for kids to have that that thing.
Yeah, man.
And hopefully they see how open you are to asking questions, and they remember that as they grow up to be able to be that support for somebody else. Because like you said, first of all, Sharon probably think I'm still a virgin, and I bet she better, actually, Sharon. Sharon better think I'm still a virgin. I can tell you in my 40 years, me and my mother have never talked about sex. I asked my mother one time where babies came from, so that to see what she would say, and her labor and delivery ass literally went and said, when a sperm and an egg conjoin, the gestation period. I said, bitch, I don't want to hear that.
Gestation period.
I want to hear about
Dr. Science.
a man and a woman. You telling me about an egg and a sperm. She literally went through the whole fertilization process, talked about cervix and placentas.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
But I know what
But
you're
the thing is, I'm like, you know what I was asking. That is the only conversation we've ever had about sex.
Yo,
ever.
Speaking of conversations, because I know I am the only parent here. Like, I just looked around.
I mean, I have ginger, but she's
What are we talking about?
Sorry, y'all.
Don't
Those
disrespect.
parents, my bad, y'all.
Thank you.
My bad.
Clock that.
My bad.
Period.
I promise y'all I did.
I just spent money on that.
We know.
Yeah, but
You're the only human parent.
human parent here, you know what I mean? Human parent, you know what I mean? Pick up my kids.
You saw how we all got like, what are you talking about?
I said, hold
Bitch, I'm
on
a
now.
mother.
First and foremost.
Don't act like you don't call Ginger your niece.
Sorry, yes. Big up my nieces and nephews, yes. Seriously. But yo, that conversation that you were talking about that you didn't really have with Sharon, that conversation is a real convo. You know what I mean? And everyone will have it with their kids one day. Human kids.
Human kids, fact.
But have y'all seen Forever?
Yes.
Did y'all see the moment when they had the conversation?
I didn't finish it yet.
Yes.
We on episode 2.
I haven't
Oh, we all watch it. I'm bugging out, bro. We all
Oh,
episode 2.
you're only on 2.
I'm the only one who finished it with
I
you.
finished it. Yeah. Y'all should watch that.
We are, but I'm trying not to. You know, when you're watching the show with someone, I'm trying not to watch it without him. So we're trying to find each other on the right.
It's okay, though.
On this, we trying to find each other on the right time angle. So I'm like, okay, cool. We have to allocate time to watch it together.
I'm
trying to have restraint though, because I'm watching everybody talk about it. But
Yo, I
got you. I'm gonna finish it.
I learned that restraint,
watch it.
and now it's just a regular practice. Because when Bridget goes, if she was to go off, she would say, "Babe, I'm watching. Just go ahead and watch now."
The way
You know what I'm
Bridget's
saying?
head
'Cause, like,
popped up
way
on the
she go-
side.
the way she go to like LA, and sometimes she'll be there, and like she be bored. She be want to watch something, and I'll be like, "Yeah, go ahead, watch it. I'm gonna watch it too." You know what I'm saying?
That's
so that way
fire.
we stay up on on the same episodes. You know what I mean?
It's a fire concept for that show too.
That.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You don't live with your partner.
It's a really, really good concept.
Word.
Fine.
I don't play that.
I mean, I ain't got no partner now.
Nah, don't watch without Khiry, B.
I would never-
Yeah.
Think about yourself, King.
Yeah,
You gotta
word.
leave her. You
Every
gotta leave
any
her.
series after this,
If
that's
she
it.
if she goes off after you, bro, you can come to my crib and we can start. You can start all over, bro.
You see?
It's
You see?
over.
I'm
King folk.
crying.
What?
You know what I mean?
Folk is crazy.
Wow. The separatism is nuts.
There's no separatism.
That is
But
nuts.
just saying, this is an option if I say
Nah,
it.
so by time the next time we get
be
together, we could pick back up on it. Yeah.
But that sex talk that he had with his kid.
Oh yes. Well, no. We didn't see the episode with no sex talk in that.
We only episode 2.
Nah, you nowhere near it. You nowhere near
You're
it.
nowhere near it.
Yeah, you
But I
nowhere near
will
it.
say, I think I really appreciate it. First of all, Ace being the dad, forever Ace. I love that man.
Those who don't know Ace is Ace from Paid in Full.
Yes.
Wood Harris.
If you don't know who Ace is, you should
Wood
not.
Harris,
You
did
actually
a
should never talk to
phenomenal
me.
job as a father in this episode. You know.
But yeah, so Wood Harris. I don't know his real name. Ace.
Harris.
You know, I believe it. I believe you. That's Ace.
That's Ace.
But
It don't matter.
Him
That's
as the
Ace.
dad is, when I tell you, he embodied like so many women are on the timeline, right? Like that's it. That's what I'm looking for. That like strong, sensitive, sit down, let him do what he needs to do, but
Every time
also
he checked his wife, I was like, my nigga.
listen.
his
Why would
wife-
that be the only person you anyway?
Yo, his wife was a helicopter mom. If y'all know the definition of a helicopter
What is that?
mom,
Break it down. I don't know
somebody
that.
who
That's the
just
mom that just
hovers.
hovers the
Oh,
kid
shit.
and never lets the kid grow up.
Overprotected?
OG.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest, and There's no offense. My mom was very overprotective too.
Yeah, Sharon is
very overprotective. So I kind of get what you.
I don't find your moms to be a helicopter mom, bro.
You met her at this stage. You met her at this stage in life,
But
sweetheart.
yo, bro, my ages like 1 through like 13. My mom,
Sharon's still a
my mom
helicopter
thought
mom.
somebody was after me, bro.
What?
I literally think that my mom felt like there was like taken, like somebody was trying to
Like
the way.
you?
Yo, I used to take the bus to like 11. I'm like 11, 12 years old. All my friends is woke. I'm like, Ma. She's like, nope. It get dark outside, and you know, I heard about this kid up the block, and he tried to, and you know, she Caribbean, so. But
she's,
you know, she calmed down later on though. She calmed down later on, to be fair.
Like most Caribbean parents, I don't know, maybe it's the ones I know, but a lot of Caribbean parents, because they come to America and they know it's not as free when you go back to the island. You come to America, especially New York, and they hear about all the killing and crime. They have some kind of helicopter. Like Sharon, my grandfather picked me up all the way to 8th grade. I lived a block away from my house. My grandfather was in the schoolyard with that red Pontiac Thunderbird waiting for me. When I went to go to one day, we got out of school early. I thought I had enough time to go to the store. I was 14 years old. Damn. I went to the store behind the school thinking I had time. All I heard was, Shishi, you must be out your ass mind, right in the middle of the store, and everybody's head whipped up. And the worst part is my best friend at the time, well, she's not my best friend, Deandra, caught it too because he would drive her home. She lived on my block.
Oh yeah, I thought y'all was
So he would pick up both of us. And he was like, and Deandra, y'all come with me too. And I was like, wait. Like my
friend too?
My mother to this day wants my location. She sent me like that 360 locator. I said, is this spam? And she was like, she said, no, it's me. It's so we can share each other's location. I said, so it is spam because I'm 39. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm never doing that.
Sharon.
Yo, I feel
Hold on. Wait. So I'm just trying to think like, your grandfather is trying to find you in the deli. Your mom's is like trying to find you in the streets. You was outside. You was outside. So like my mom who really talked to y'all about sex? Because my mother,
Larry,
coming from an old school Guyanese household, like my mother told me men like rum, women, and them sports, right? Because my dad used to play cricket. So like that's really what I got. So I learned from my homegirls in high school.
Yeah,
like and music videos.
Yeah,
that's not sex.
Which is why teen talk is important because what we learned from our homegirls.
Late night when my parents went to sleep and it was like real sex.
I can hold you. Wow. I had the bootleg
BT
cables.
Uncut.
I went to Spice Channel one time. I was like, this is crazy.
Oh, 65? 65, channel 65, right?
Yeah. And then you got Disney Channel. You have to have Disney Channel or something on last, so if they come out, you just hit last channel real quick, you go back to the cartoon.
Kids are curious. I was curious as a kid. I don't know.
The black cable box with the red
button.
Correct.
Red button. I had the black cable box.
Everybody did.
You have to be swift.
Everyone in there.
Yeah, I had illegal cable for
I learned about sex with my homegirls. My stepfather treated me like his son. He never gave me the sex talk, but he was basically like, listen, when I was like 18, I had like my first real boyfriend that he knew about. He was like, listen, Mino say it's probably your first and ting. And if it's not, I said it's your first and ting. And I said, I was like,
ting.
And he was like, just be safe and don't get caught up. That was the extent of the sex talk for me. And I'm like, first of all, no, I'm not bringing no kids up in this house. So all y'all can yell at me? Absolutely not. But also, how do you think that really cleared anything up for me?
Yeah, you know
so
I was really curious. That was not.
Let me tell you how it's so ridiculous, right? They don't talk to you about sex, right? You spend your whole adulthood avoiding talking about sex, having kids.
Yeah.
As soon as you get to they feel like they're at grandparent age. Where are my grandchildren?
Hello.
It's like, sis, did you skip the point where you even made me feel comfortable enough?
Well, Sharon told me how that baby's made, so actually, I actually have that direct conversation.
Shout out to your mom. She's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to your mom with that nurse.
My mother's a labor and delivery nurse.
I've never had a conversation to this day. As a matter of fact, today when I go home, I'm gonna talk to my mom about sex.
Wait, let me tell you about my mom.
Today.
Let me tell you about
We're gonna have
Auntie
that conversation.
So, Auntie Girly in college. I had come home from college. I had some medical stuff with me, and Auntie Girly's nosy, so she went through it when I wasn't home one day.
Always.
Found out I wasn't a virgin through the medical paperwork, and it wasn't anything crazy. I just went for a regular workup check-in. You know what I mean?
I was like, it said that on the paperwork.
It just was I went to also the gyno, so there's a whole bunch of paperwork all together, right? So Auntie Girly's nosy. She can't help herself. She went through my stuff. She called me.
Don't make me snort.
And I quote, I feel like my whole spirit just left my body,
Yo.
No.
And you like, what happened?
What's good? Are you good? I think you're really.
I would have thought somebody died.
You
That's what I would think.
You over there? What are you doing in school over there?
It's making me smart because I can see it.
Yo.
I think my dad still thinks that my dad is smart. My dad knows what time it is. But my mother,
Crazy.
Oh my God.
I mean, now she's cool, right? Like now we can kick it and she'd be like, oh, your father, girl, I don't want to hear about that, please.
Yo, all these stories make me feel like Marcy didn't give two
But yeah,
shits.
Your mother's a Capricorn. Don't talk bad about my friend.
No, I'm not. Yo, let me tell you something.
But Miss
If
Science
there's anything I can tell y'all right now about my mother when it came to like sex in my life, my mom would leave, bro. I pull up with a girl to the crib, my mom would dip, like give me privacy. Like my mom,
I had a few homies like that.
different.
I was like,
I'm not even trying to play out. Like I'm serious. Like my mom, I grew up in a different era. My mom was never home, and then when she was home, she would leave. It was wild to me.
I feel like you
My
also
era
have
is not that far from you, and Sharon would not. First of all, I had a whole man for 8 years. As soon as 11 o'clock came, they'd be like, "You have to leave. You know, you're not sleeping over here."
Yeah, no, they would be girls. I had sleepovers from you know what I mean from. Yeah, girls stay at the crib. My mom's just different. I
think women. I think mothers was your mom. Your mom was married or she was.
Nah.
So I'm not. This is not a. Well, I guess I'll just say mothers with their sons. I feel mothers with their sons are a little bit different. I mean,
yeah, clearly.
There's certain things I feel like when you look at you have a lot of brothers. You were the oldest one. You were the first one. So I think that that's the exception. But the first one is like the test.
The test.
Right?
No, yeah.
And if you look at it as each sibling gets younger, they are getting away with. Murder.
Yeah, facts.
It's like, but no, I'm not. There's no.
The good thing about it is
there's no little. There's no older. I'm the apex. There's no one else. It's just me. I'm numero uno. I'm the only child. So it's just like.
So there's also a different you're in a different category. You only child and you also son, right?
Yeah.
If there was more children, I feel like you not about to do that because I watched dating Khiry. Let me tell y'all something. Kyrie's parents are. Any girlfriend that his brothers have, his parents ain't gonna give them hell no more. I'm gonna give y'all hell. I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know. Okay,
Marcus and Matthew
I just want y'all to know.
Reprieve.
Listen,
Marcus. One time, Marcus tried to bring his girlfriend over and try to sneak her into the house when I was staying there because I had lived in Cali, so I was sleeping on the couch. He tried to sneak her in, and he thought I was gonna be cool about it. Get that girl the fuck up out of here.
You supposed to be big sis.
I don't give a fuck. He talking about
you announced it like that.
He tries to gaslight me and tell me we grew up the same way, even though we're 14 years apart. Oh, I'm gonna show you the same way, nigga. Guess what? Get her out of here. And I put on my accent just for a little. I said, "Hey, girl, hi, good night. You're not having the parents? You're 16. What are you trying to sneak in a boy room for? Here, my mother." What's going on out there? I said, don't worry about it. I got it.
Damn, Siobhan. Well, I mean, I'm not that bad. I'm not going to hold you.
No. At 16, Marcus tried to sneak a girl in the house. You not bringing me down with you because now if she gets caught,
guilty by association.
Now I'm on the couch looking
guilty by
stupid.
association. I feel you.
And Sharon's not going to discriminate. She going to give work.
This white girl coming in.
That's
Sorry, Miss White girl. Also, not gonna lie, it's probably because she was a Caucasian.
Yeah,
that made it.
I ain't gonna lie. Once you said that, I feel you.
I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you. That's probably what it is. Once you said that, I was like, maybe most likely.
I'm the mean sister.
Most likely.
I'm the mean sister for sure.
Real quick,
I am the mean sister.
Real quick, I gotta ask you, Savon. Did she for my Caucasians out there, was she Caucasian hot
Snow Bunny?
Hot 97?
No.
Caucasian
Caucasian.
Yo,
She was giving Swiss Alpine.
I get it. That's a great analogy,
No,
bro.
bro. Is she
White person hot
is she
97
white hot 97 or white KTU?
She's not. No. She's KTU. 100%.
Because hold on, wait, follow me, walk with me, y'all, walk with me.
I'm here,
because big and serious, big and serious.
Locked in.
I swear to God, on my children's heads right now, I swore that Central C. I thought Central C was Caucasian High 97 due to his music and his attire.
He's KTU,
but I didn't know. I didn't even know homie was even Guyanese. I thought he was all white.
I didn't think he was white.
I thought he was white.
I knew he was West Indian.
Once he did the shit with Drake and he did the combination.
Wait, did I miss something?
Because I've seen him in my face at a Tommy Hilfiger party. So I'm like, yo, homie gotta be yeah, he white.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He just a British dude. He the white Eminem over there.
No,
What you
Like,
saying?
when I first looked him up, I seen that shit. That he
My
was
friend
Guyanese.
Deandra,
Yeah.
the one I was just talking about, who my grandfather yelled at, her family is full Jamaican, but they're Jamaican and Chinese, but they lived in Jamaica for the last
I got Chinese in my family.
generations.
And
If you
Central
look at her
C
dad-
is Guyanese
Chinese.
If you look at her dad looks like a European white man until you talk to him. Because his side was also German, but they had been there in Jamaica for generations, and them just
That's like
stay
the
white.
Irish. That's like the Irish.
Right.
That's Irish, yeah.
But that girl that Marcus brought was Icelandic.
Got it.
Icelandic.
Got it,
yeah.
got it.
She looked.
Cannot do this.
She looked like her name might have been Heidi.
Katia?
Katya Slovanka, something with an
all
Anka
right.
at the end.
The Anka.
Yeah. And anything with the Anka.
Ironically, did you know Keisha's a Russian name? You know Keisha's a Russian name, right?
I
That's
think
why we be putting a in front of it. Lakeisha.
Yeah, you gotta add the little or Keisha. Shakisha.
Bro.
Kyrie.
Sorry.
I got
I was with you though. I was with you, dog. Big and serious. Back to Central
Nigga said
C.
big and serious 12 times. Ain't nothing been big nor serious.
No serious.
Episode.
That's just my thing. I'm sorry. It's big and serious. Yo, Central C, he's Guyanese and Chinese. I had no idea, yo. And if I didn't see that flag on him on the Met Gala, I'd have never known. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
To have your
Yeah.
flag at all times.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know Melanie Fiona for a long time was Guyanese, and
Yeah.
Very
she's
Guyanese.
big GT.
Deborah
Shout out
Cox,
to Guyana.
Deborah Cox is Guyanese as well.
Deborah Cox is Guyanese too.
Leona
Like,
Lewis?
oh shit, we dropping names. Keep it coming.
If we keep it in a sec, Rihanna's also Guyanese as well because her mother's
Let's talk
Guyanese.
okay. Right now, we have how much minutes left?
Oh, son,
I will say this on a serious note. A lot of Guyanese people, they have descendants from Barbados.
That's a fact.
This is a fact.
That's a fact.
But Rihanna's mother is Guyanese. I just want y'all to know
Big
that.
Guyanese. How you mean?
Thank you.
Rihanna knows that too, and she ain't say it.
But then she said that Guyanese
she
are the
actually
best.
has said that she's Guyanese.
Guyanese food is
She
the
spoke
best.
about
Rep it like she rep Barbados.
Okay. Because the real ones know.
Yeah, she's.
What going on, Barbados? Okay. Understand that you're a flag bearer, okay?
Is
Couple
there any other
grandparents.
celebrities that we don't know that we know or people may not know is West Indian?
June Ambrose is Antiguan. That's
Oh, yeah,
another.
she is.
Big
That's a
Antiguan
good
from
one
the
for
Bronx.
Antigua.
Yo, you know what?
Auntie
That's
June.
a big one because I'm a big June Ambrose.
I love June Ambrose.
She set
I
my
love June
fresh
Ambrose.
right
Yeah.
for years.
Tell she's Caribbean though. The way that she carries herself, you can tell that she's Caribbean.
She's like
great.
she's big Antiguan, big Bronx.
She
Like,
always was in Soho.
That.
her
always
her
in Soho.
last name is actually my cousin's last name, so I think we cousins
Oh,
low
your
key.
family?
But she don't know that. One day,
Hey, June.
The Stars Were line.
Who else?
I'm trying to think.
Well, I was telling you before, Melanie Fiona, and then also for the Guyana, shout out to Guyana, is Estelle? Estelle looks like she got something.
Estelle.
Nothing.
She's
from
Grenadian.
She's Grenadian.
It's Caribbean, but that's still
Caribbean.
Caribbean. I didn't know she was Grenadian. Like the Estelle.
Yo, y'all
like,
know
the way-
what you call it,
Her dad's
Trinidadian?
side of the family. It's pretty
Carlton. Sorry, Alfonso Rivero. You know he's from Trinidad?
I thought you met your
I
friend
didn't know
Carlton.
that.
I was like, there's no way we can deny that man.
Come on.
Carlton
Can you
from
teach
the
me
Fresh
right now, gang?
Carlton from the Fresh
know who
Prince
else?
of Bel-Air
Is what?
from Trinidad.
That's why y'all all the moves.
Wait, do you know who else
Caribbean,
is Trinidadian?
Hold on.
Nia Long is Trinidadian.
Oh yeah, Nia Long.
Nia
is
Long,
big
she
Trinidad.
She looked Trini.
Nia Long do
When
look
you
like
say
a.
it, she looks Trini.
Yeah,
She big
Trinidadian.
Trini. She big Trini.
Wow.
Yo, T and Tamara. T and Tamara, they're Bahamian. My wife's gonna go crazy.
Lenny Kravitz is Bahamian.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz, shout out to Bahamians, man. Like, wow. Like,
Honestly, whoever's doing these people's PR, they need to have better representation. So therefore, they are saying these things. So
They
like,
gotta represent
shout out to
them and the
Central
people that's
C for
up
setting
in
the
there.
trend on the men
Yeah, 'cause he put
with the
the flag
flag.
out.
I
See,
feel like
they gotta represent
trying
themselves.
to basically
Yeah.
let people
And
know where you're
also
coming
need to be
from.
more proud about their shit.
that's what I'm saying. They gotta represent
they?
themselves. They gotta
people
represent
them.
people.
Oh,
Tia
oh.
and Tamara's you gotta pull a Central C.
The Nia Longs, they got. Well, Nia Long actually
Yeah, I
does.
think she does rap. She does
Yo,
rap,
what you call is
yeah.
Jamaican?
Who?
My bad. Kerry Washington.
Oh, Kerry Washington is Jamaican. I knew that.
Yeah.
With
Come
the
on.
name.
Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. Yo,
She's Jamaican and Bajan.
Yeah, she's mixed.
Yeah.
Yes,
She's
yes.
Jamaican and Bajan.
Yes.
I never knew
Big
that.
up.
Yes.
That makes all the fucking
Oh,
sense in
Davies
the world
is
'cause
half
she's
Bajan,
wild
too.
fucking toxic.
Oh yeah, Davies.
Yeah, he's half Bajan. I discovered that
Word up.
the other day
Davies is-
when we were
yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
event.
Davies is-
Yeah.
Davies is Bajan.
Yeah, he has a tattoo of
The Barbados flag, right?
His dad.
Fire. Big up
his
Davies.
dad's side. Big up
That's what's up.
Davies.
Yeah, bigger bit. Shout out to Davies.
Yo, I gotta. Okay, real quick. I mean, how much time we got?
Oh, we got. This is the.
Okay, so
wrap it up, brother.
No, I got a quick game for y'all.
Okay.
It's gonna be real cool.
Okay.
So in Jamaica, this is gonna be fun. Y'all gonna love this one. So in Jamaica, we have this place called a Cambio, right? Cambio is where you go to exchange your money.
Bow.
That's
Right, your
Cambio's
currency.
change in Spanish, actually.
Yeah, change. You just change.
Cambiarlo.
So here's what we're going to call it. We're gonna,
Jamaicans love a little
like
Spanish
Mexicano.
overlay.
you know the vibe.
You know how many Ricardos and Lorenzos I know that's Jamaican? My first boyfriend was named Ricardo, and he was Jamaican. Bless his heart. Shout out.
But yo,
Ricardo,
so-
he's doing good, boo.
Yo,
He was a good
Shout out to
nigga.
you.
I'm not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
Caribbean people
That
do
was
like a
good
Ricardo
nigga.
or a Carlos for a name.
was a good
I have
nigga.
a
I
cousin
just
named
was not
Carlos.
Ricardo.
No, Ricardo was. he
Whahh
tried to get
Gwaan,
married.
Ricardo.
I wasn't ready to be a good bitch. Ricardo was not your. This is my camera, Ricardo. I hope you doing well. I hope you happy. I hope you and your family good.
Siobhan?
You was a good nigga.
Siobhan.
Ricardo, thinking yourself, King.
I was just wicked at 18.
Ricardo, thinking yourself, King. Run.
I just wanted to make sure he knew it wasn't his fault.
Yo, but seriously.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, Cultural Cambio.
Yes.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give y'all a couple names, and then y'all can decide what island do these people deserve to be on.
Okay, I like
Fuck
this.
with this, bro.
It's a good segue.
That's a good. Oh, this is dope, bro. Yo, good shit. I like that. Here, Cheech.
Innovation.
Innovation.
Good segue.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna put
So
it on
boom.
I'm
I'm gonna go random with this,
not?
okay? Not random because I actually thought of these names. Because for instance, y'all get the picture though. Like if it was
Yeah,
Celine
yeah.
Dion, we all know she's Jamaican.
She's Haitian.
Hold on.
Celine. Oh wait,
Here we go.
Wait.
But the Haitians and the Jamaicans battling
Jamaica, they
over
battling
Celine
right now for Celine
over
Dion.
Celine. Yeah, all right. So we gonna do that. But y'all get it. But y'all get it.
Antiguan, but
Y'all get the. Y'all get.
Yes.
We get
Yes.
where you're going with
All
this.
right.
Yes.
So
She West Indian. We'll say West Indian.
we going. She's not even on the list.
She's not on the list. Yeah.
Okay,
Facts.
good. I'm glad.
Because we all
Yeah, because it's
I
hard.
don't want to.
Yeah, we did.
Drake.
Drake is.
Toronto could keep him.
Yeah, honestly.
Hold on now.
He started with the Houston thing, so
That's
he
not the
actually should go to
game.
Texas.
If
Oh,
you
I'm
had
sorry.
to
What
go-
was it?
Jesus, like,
Sorry, my bad. I got
if he had
The
to,
Dave Chappelle show. She think that we try
yeah,
to trade
yeah,
him.
we had to scream that nigga.
Okay, sorry.
No, if he has to go to a West Indian island, where would you place Drake?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Turks and Caicos.
Go to Curacao. Curacao.
Damn, that's what he doing.
Well,
I'm not gonna
the
call
flag
mine.
Turks
then.
and Caicos.
Yeah.
I'm saying Curacao.
Okay.
We have to
like
collectively.
Curacao,
We have
so,
to collectively.
I mean,
No, we don't have to collectively agree.
Yo, and I hate to sound like
there's no
this.
right or wrong. Yeah.
I hate to sound like this, but I can't just stop seeing. I feel like he's more closer to Jamaica than anything.
Wow,
Fact.
interesting.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, he
with you.
tries
would put
to.
him in
He's
Jamaica.
indulging the culture. I mean,
All
I'm
right,
just saying.
here goes another one.
I'm just saying.
This one's a doozy.
Okay.
This was a doozy.
Okay.
Meek Mill.
Where's Meek Mill going?
Why are you frustrating me?
Meek Mill's going to Jamaica.
I'm going. I'm giving Meek.
Jamaican.
I'm giving Meek Mill to the Haitians. I'm giving Meek Mill to the Haitians.
That makes sense.
Yo,
With the Zoes. I'm giving him to the
shout out to my
Zoes.
Zoes, man.
I'm giving him to the Z's, bro.
Z Nation.
He's super gully. He's on
Yes.
the bikes.
Yes.
He's going to definitely
Position like that.
That's a great one.
Man, he just scared me.
That's a great
I'm
one.
giving him to the
Meek
Haitians.
Mill's in Jamaica though. You
No.
can't see him.
He probably
No.
could.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No.
My son be screaming and shit. He probably
Nah.
could.
There's nothing
Now that I think about it,
Meek
probably,
Mill
but
that reminds me
Haitian.
of Jamaica.
Haitian. I'm giving Meek Mill to Haiti.
I could. You're right. I could.
I can see the Haitian is a close second. But
a
Meek
good
Mill's
game.
gonna be big Jamaican.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Tell me, yeah, I got no, please.
Adele.
Oh, you just blacked. You just blacked.
Adele
God
might
damn.
be Jamaican.
Yeah, she might be.
She
I
might
feel
be.
Like you
I give her to
are
the
like
Bahamas.
baiting us. Like,
You baiting us, bro?
These are all Jamaican.
Yo, this is
Bahamas. I give her to the Bahamas.
Bahamas. Yo, facts. Yo, shout out to Adele, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a head scratcher just now. I ain't gonna hold you like.
Or she might be a U.S. Virgin Island.
Oh,
I don't
you know what?
That's
Little
the-
St. Thomas.
Yeah,
St.
St.
Thomas.
Maybe. Maybe St. Thomas. Maybe St. Martin. Because the Dutch, she gives Dutch. so
Okay, St. Martin.
All right.
Who's next?
Yeah.
Who's next?
Who next? Yeah.
Y'all ready for this one? This was real. This is real. I swear
Okay.
to God. This
It's about to be
is real.
something.
that was a good one though.
Y'all
I
better,
told you.
thank you.
Okay.
Y'all better dead ass give a good answer.
I got
Not
you,
a good
bro.
answer, but an honest answer.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm here ready to hear this
Nas
shit.
X.
Lil Nas X.
Yo, you see my face, my son face, man.
I would say Lil Nas X is Haiti.
No.
He has Haitian features.
He could go
No.
Trinidad. for me.
Trinidad.
He go
Trinidad.
Trinidad. for me.
I'm
Why
giving-
you say Trinidad?
My son be doing like all the different
the
intricate
carnival vibe,
type of
like
vibe.
he's there.
His video, his visuals.
Yeah, I don't
He
know
gives
if I agree
Trini.
with
I'm
that.
giving him Trinidad, and I'm dead serious.
Was that your?
I think he has a
Yeah, I
high
was
pitched
giving him
voice.
Trinidad.
Trini.
Right? Because no shout out to my Trinidad. Y'all all got high pitched voices, but he got a high pitched voice.
I'm giving him a Trinidad.
No,
Are
I was
y'all
gonna say maybe
doing
I would
that?
give him Bayesian because of his high pitched voice. Yeah, they did.
Wait. You might have did something there. You might have did something there.
No.
You might have did something there.
But y'all sing
Maybe, man, she might have did something.
I'm sticking with Trinidad for
Hold
me.
on, I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but are y'all bringing up Trinidad because he's a little sassy?
No. We literally talking about his artistry.
I had to check.
No, his artistry.
No, that's not why. That's artistry.
Why would Sassy even?
No, because I think like you're thinking about like all of the carnival things and like all how like
It wasn't even-
braggadocious he is. I don't know. The high pitched voice is throwing me off.
Carnival-
Though. He has a high pitched voice.
To me, I feel
don't
like when
know.
he sings and shit like that, his
You know
voice
what?
is.
I don't pay attention to him enough to
Yeah, I
know.
don't
It was never Carnival
I'm not
for
gonna
me.
know
Why I
about
said
his
that.
voice.
I'm saying the visuals.
I'm going straight visual.
I get what you're saying because for me, Carnival visual. Like if you watch his videos, go watch how his videos, the colors they use, all that stuff you're watching.
And the
it's
pageantry in his videos, it's like he always has like a whole elaborate like moment and like costumey vibe. Like I think he would sit well in
I don't think
Carnival.
his voice is that deep.
I don't
From
know
what
his voice.
remember.
I'm not gonna. Don't catch me lying.
He came to Twitter back when I worked there. He did like a day with us in the office, and his voice isn't like it's kind of like I don't want to say it's high pitched, but it's like would remind me like if he were to.
I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like,
But yes, all right. Do you have any more on the list?
I do. I got one
I'm
more.
going with Lil Nas X Bayesian.
All right.
I like that though. Lil Nas
about
is
you?
basically.
I said Trini.
Oh, you said Trinidad. All right. Where you going?
Undecided.
Undecided. All right.
So you didn't give him to anybody? He's in the Atlantic Ocean.
I don't know. I don't have enough information to make a decision.
I mean,
All right. That's
a
fair.
valid answer.
That's fair. I like that. I like
That's fair.
that. Undecided.
Well, people
Undecided.
should be like you, not speak until they have like all the thoughts
that's
gathered.
important.
That's good.
It's important in the world. Yeah. So I'm bringing him up because as of lately, I've been watching this youth on the sidelines of the Knicks games, and he's just very powerful to me, and not in a, like he's not powerful. I just like his style, bro.
You talking about Kylie's man? I knew you was
Timothy
gonna say that.
Chalamet.
I like his energy.
Yeah, I like his energy,
I like
bro.
his energy.
Like, where would Timothy Chalamet go?
I don't know who that man is.
Who are you talking about? Timothy?
He's an
Timothy
actor.
Chalamet. He's a white actor. Y'all might not know. Kylie Jenner's boyfriend.
Oh yes, I seen they was in the
Don't
thing
know who
together.
that man is.
That's so.
Dune.
Okay.
Who would he go?
Okay.
Willy Wonka.
We're back.
Remember? Yeah,
We're back.
you're back. We're back. You guys.
I would give him.
I don't know.
Yo, shout out. Yeah, no.
I'm not even gonna lie. Antigua got a lot of white people. I might have given him to us.
Oh, Antigua.
She's claiming him.
I'm not claiming
She's
him.
claiming him. That's what's
But also, I'm not denying that if he
British
would have said
Virgin
I was Antiguan,
Islands.
I would have been like,
I'm giving him to Barbados.
I was thinking Barbados at
I'm
first.
giving him to Barbados.
So what?
giving-
Lil Nas on.
No, Lil Nas is at Trinidad. I already was.
Are we off?
I'm
We
Trinidad.
off?
We're off that. We're off that. I'm on Timothy Chalamet, and I'm giving him to Trinidad.
I was thinking BVI too.
You know
we
what?
can say
I'm gonna go with Trinidad. My old CTO at Twitter, his name was
CTO. What is that?
the Chief Technology
Technology
Officer. Or was
Okay,
he a
thank you.
chief? He was doing something with engineering.
Just so everyone knows.
His name was Michael Montano, the triniest white man I've ever seen in my life.
Got it.
He went to more carnivals than
Double
I
M.
ever even thought of going to.
Let's go.
That man can clap a roti. I said, hold on, Mike. Hold on. So you're right. He actually reminds me a little bit of Montano. I'm giving him to Trinidad.
You're
Thank
giving
you.
Timothy to Trinidad.
Timothy to Trinidad.
Oh, come back to me real quick.
All right, Sam.
I'm torn between Barbados and BVI. Now, when I heard, because it'd be some quiet as cat. It'd be some like cute white boys from the British Virgin Islands, and they have like they be chilling.
I feel you.
They mad cool. They mad laid back.
I feel you.
Yeah,
You know, BVI. BVI.
I don't think I know.
You're going with BVI as well?
Because she has a point there with, but not saying.
Just like energy.
Yeah, energy
Just
wise.
energy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
based on
Facts.
facts.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think Venezuela. I'll give him to them.
Venezuela's not
That's not an island.
Exactly. Exactly. That's where I'm telling you where I'm giving him. He's
All
going
right, you
to
go to
Venezuela.
All right. No problem.
I don't.
Nigga said I made an
executive. I made an role in the game.
She said to Venezuela. She's
like, and I'm going to Venezuela. That's my final answer. I said what I
I guess I'm going off of the energy from the Knicks game.
I don't like his energy
said. So BVI.
Is he the one who wore that velour suit with the polo underneath
with the
it?
stripe. I hated that, but
Actually, I'd like to send him to hell with that outfit.
the velour was fire.
The velour was
When
fire.
it zipped up, when he zipped it down, I said you could keep it.
And also
But
his Tim's was pissing me off a
He's
little
a New
bit.
Yorker though.
I mean,
and I think he is from New York. You're right. I think he's from
Born
New
and
York.
bred New York.
yeah, he's a New Yorker.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He went to your high school.
but you kind of sense that from him though.
Yeah.
the swag and shit. You kind of sense like a New York kind of.
Yeah, he's a New
No, I
Yorker.
don't. My
It ain't Brooklyn or Queens.
Sorry, it's getting confused.
It's Manhattan. Definitely very Manhattan. You know what I'm saying?
Upper West Side.
No, don't give him
East
to
Side.
Harlem.
Upper West
Not to
Side.
Harlem. Do not give him to Harlem.
No,
Do
it's
not
Upper
give him
West
to
Side.
Harlem.
Hell's Kitchen.
Jumped on this podcast, giving him to Harlem.
No,
No,
Upper
from
West
Hell's
Side.
Kitchen. He's from Hell's Kitchen. He's from Hell's
LES
Kitchen.
or-
Hell's Kitchen.
You're bugging out. Harlem is crazy.
I was gonna say
Harlem
Staten Island or
Harlem
Yonkers.
is crazy.
No, he's
Being
from
from
Hell's
Times
Kitchen.
Square is crazy.
Yeah, he's from Hell's Kitchen.
Who did you give him to?
Oh, I gave him the Barbados.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Is
gave
that
him-
anybody else on your list?
No, my list is done.
What's
Is
the-
there
oh,
anybody?
Thank you. That was a really good
Thank you
list.
so much. Is there
remember that.
anybody else that you guys may want to add? I mean, I'm done with my list, but if you guys got a person that you
Would I get Obama? I don't know about
I'm
Obama.
taking bugging out. I'm taking Obama. You
Obama's
bugging.
Jamaican.
Obama's Jamaican.
Obama's
Yeah.
big
What the
Jamaican.
fuck is you talking about?
Obama.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Colin Powell's
Michelle's Antiguan.
You know Colin Powell's
Capricorn,
Colin
by the
Powell's
way.
Jamaican,
Shout
bro.
out-
I
get
definitely
you a
know that.
Capricorn woman
Yeah,
that's really
you
trying to do
bugging.
something with your
Obama.
life.
Big
Get you-
shit.
Obama's
Get you
Jamaican.
a strong
Obama's a
Capricorn.
big yard youth.
Okay, forget it.
Obama's a big yard youth. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z can stay in Trinidad because he's Trinidadian.
Jay's not Trinidadian.
Yes, he is. His mother's Trinidadian. Miss Gloria is
I
Trinidadian.
never knew that. My mind is so
Yo, to be
I never
honest,
knew that. Y'all knew
after-
this.
Tell a nigga a new fact
Yeah,
about
we
Jay-Z.
knew this. We all knew
I'm
this.
from Brooklyn. I didn't. You knew this?
Jay-Z? I did.
Wait. You,
Are you a real Jay-Z fan?
I'm
or
losing my
not?
mind. I'm losing.
bro.
Maybe I'm not.
You know
bro.
Biggie's Jamaican, right?
I know that.
All right,
Come on,
yeah.
Christopher Wallace. A Wallace the last name, but Hove.
Niggas had a whole island. Nobody else.
That's why
didn't
they
know
get
that.
Big Pimpin' in Trinidad. That's why.
I did not know that, gang.
Yeah,
Yo, this
bro.
is important to us. We have to start doing this more. 'Cause I learned.
This is why we have this show.
This is why we have. I
Honestly,
learned.
yeah.
I am.
Shout out to Proper Tings.
Yes. Well, speaking of this show, this is the end of it.
See,
I'm
Hello.
so happy.
Hello and goodbye.
Hello and good
Hello,
day.
hello, good
shout out
night.
to
Hello,
y'all.
good night. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night. Yeah, I'm really happy.
yeah, Big Sam. Yeah,
Sam
Big
is on the
was
camp for the first time.
Yo, that's
for all
crazy.
invite, you know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Yeah.
First timer.
Yeah.
Sam
Wave at
on
the
the
camera,
camera.
Sam.
I wasn't even ready, but I'm here.
There's nothing about you that says that you weren't ready.
I really
It's
enjoyed this
giving
conversation
very
though.
ready.
So like, thank you for including me today because
You
I
always
think
include us,
community
sis.
is
You're
really
always
important.
included.
always
It's just
included.
a-
Actually, always
I
included.
just think like community is really important, and just from like our conversation about the kids, I think it's our responsibility to create that community and that
Because they are the
space. So
future.
I think like
Whitney told us.
you know,
Whitney was a
it's really
crackhead.
good. I really
Shout out
love
to you,
y'all.
man.
Looking forward to seeing you next time.
Period. Okay?
Hello?
I'm gonna bring my
Family
big
shit.
flag next time.
Make sure
I'm
you
talking
bring
about
that.
y'all, okay?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna say this last thing. So what y'all gonna tell me that 50 Cent is Haitian?
Kyrie, we're done
50 Cent
here.
gotta be Haitian at this point.
No.
I gotta go look that up. That's fire, bro. Thank you so much, bro.
You're welcome,
I really
bro.
appreciate you for dropping knowledge on me, gang. I appreciate you, bro. Like that shit is
I'm
like.
about to look it up and post it next time we.
I ain't gonna lie, like, my
50 Cent
bro just
is-
put me onto something, and y'all gonna think I lived under a rock. But Hove is Trinidadian, Caribbean to the world. You see that?
Proper Tings to the
Proper
world.
things to the world.
Things to the world.
Proper things to the world.
Thank you guys.
Follow us, like, subscribe,
Listen, watch.
Or podcast people say, like, subscribe, follow,
Hit the
engage.
Hit the
notification.
notification bell.
Click like.
Click here. Listen.
We're gonna get this together next
that.
episode.
Next episode, we got it.
All that. You know the vibes.
This was good.
Yay.
Bye.